Thanks for being here. The theme of today's show is that people are starving for the truth, but it's getting harder and harder to find it and figure it out. We're living in such a strange new world. I don't even know what to think right now. Southwest Airlines, you know, they canceled 1,000 flights on Sunday, like 800 flights on Saturday, a couple hundred more yesterday, I'm sure more today. A couple months ago, there was a massive cancellation with Southwest, and they blamed it on a technical glitch. And like, sure, fine, I don't think anyone thought anything of it. But then this cancellation, there's all these rumors that it's due to staff shortages because all the Southwest employees, or a bunch of them, walked out on the job against vaccine mandates. Right? That was the rumor. Right? Big mass walkout against vaccine mandates because the union for the pilots of Southwest Airlines, they're asking for a court to block the mandates. Now, I wouldn't have thought much of the rumor until we also got news that like the entire Jacksonville airport was essentially closed because there weren't enough air traffic controllers. You're like, well, hold on, what's going on here? Were they walking out too? Is that a whole thing against vaccine mandates as well? What's happening? The media sure wasn't saying that. The media reported on the FAA, and the FAA said it was because of weather. Weather? that only affects Southwest Airlines? What's that about? And then they're like, oh, there's active military training in the airspace, so we had to shut it down. I've never heard of that in my life. And then eventually they come out with, unexpected limited staff. Okay. So you're putting all these things together, and I don't know, like the order that you consumed the news yesterday as this was all coming in, but I'm taking it in, and I am so desperate. I'm desperately looking for some hope. I want so badly for people to stand up in a unified way and say, no more. We're not doing it anymore. And I haven't seen any of that in this country. I've seen it in Europe. I've seen it in Australia. I haven't seen any of it here. So I'm looking at what's going on at Southwest, or what the rumors are, and I so badly want this to be true. I so badly want this to be an anti-vax mandate walkout. But I'm also cynical enough, hopeless enough, to think, well, maybe this is just a bunch of people at Southwest and FAA employees getting the vaccine. And once you get the vaccine, you have to stay home from work for 2 days. So maybe that's what it was. Because I guess the FAA is 1 month away from when they need to get the vaccine. So everyone who didn't want it waited till the last minute, which was 4 days ago. So they got it, and now they had to be out for 2 days. So what happened? It's either a massive, don't tread on me, people are finally rising up against the tyrant and saying no more, or everyone just complied at the exact same time. Is it all these people are refusing to get the vaccine, or is it all these people all got it at the same time? Those are opposite things. What is it? I know what I want it to be. I'm so desperate for people to stand up in a unified way, I admit I might be seeing it in places where it's not. Which brings me to my second point. Even if it was what I hoped for, you would never even know. You would never know, because the government certainly wouldn't tell you, and the media wouldn't tell you, and big tech wouldn't allow it. These three forces together, we haven't even seen the beginning of the power that they have over you and your perception of reality and what's going on. We haven't even seen the beginning of it. We will look back on one day the Hunter Biden story and laugh, but notice that was just the first hint of it. I'm also at a cynical point now where I don't trust anything the government or media tells me about anything. And I don't think I'm alone with this, and I'm not happy about it entirely. I don't think this is a great, healthy position to have, but that's where we are. So when the FAA comes in and says, oh yeah, due to a combination of weather and military training, we had to shut the airport down, I hear that, I'm like, hey, you're lying. You're definitely lying. You're definitely lying. And they've done that to themselves. The Southwest story, what we're seeing today right now, has been an enlightening moment for me, and I hope it has for you as well. It's the unknown of it and the lack of clarity and clarifying that's going on about it has led me to realize really concretely that something really big could happen in this country and no one know about it. Because government, media, and big tech can collude together to prevent you from ever even hearing.
Wow, that was deep and insightful. I want more of that. Like, subscribe, get more.